Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, welcome back to my videos. Here I would like to teach you again about an IT tutorial. Today I would like to teach you about what is NAT, how to configure NAT, and the others. So, let me explain. So, network, NAT, network address translation, is a mechanism in computer networks that aims to convert a private IP address into a public IP address. The main function of NAT is to allow multiple hosts within a local or private network to share a public IP address, and allow access to the internet. NAT can be implemented using a router or firewall that has a public IP address and a private IP address. When hosts inside the private network send a packet to the internet, the router will convert the private IP address into a public IP address, thus allowing access to the internet. And also on Cisco routers, there are two types of NAT, namely NAT static NAT and dynamic NAT. So what is static NAT? Static NAT is we configure manually which private IP will be converted into a public IP owned by the router. However, with static NAT, we can only use one IP public for one IP private. So we cannot use one public IP for more than one private IP. And the second is dynamic NAT. Uh, the dynamic NAT, the translation process is done automatically by the router. So it's automatic, not like static. And we only need to release the public IPs owned by the router, which can be used by private IPs. With dynamic NAT, we can use one public IP for many private IPs with the overload technique. NAT not just also have static or dynamic, that also have an interface. So there are two types of interface. The first one is inside interface, and the second one is outside interface. So inside interface is the interface that leads to the local network, which contain the private IP address before translation. And one more is outside IP address, outside interface. Outside interface is an interface that leads to public. Out of here, the private IP address will be translated into public IP. So that's the explanation for the NAT, network address translation. Now I would like to give you some tutorial how to do a static NAT configure. Yeah. So so the topology will be like this, with one server and then two router and then one switch, and the last is with three pieces. So for the router we have 12 12 12 and 0, which means this way use use 12 12 12 12 IP address, and this is we use 23 23 23 slash 0. We use 23 IPs in here, and then in here we use like usually 192 188 168 and 10 and then 1 is for the local router, and for the PCs, like as you can see. Okay, so the first thing that we have to do is we need to configure the IP address first. So let's go. Okay, here I would like to configure the interface 0 slash 0 first. So we have to do this interface fa 0 slash 0 and now shutdown. You can add that, and then we can add the IP address 192 168 10 and then 1 with the subnet 255 255 255 and 0, or we can say it as slash 24. Okay, it's done. And we go to the interface 0/1. Press FA 0/1. Now shut down and at the IP address 12, 12, 12. Oh yeah, in here I would like to have a static NAT by the way. So static NAT. Wait. Yeah, because we configure it by manually, not like a dynamic NAT. It's automatically. But actually, dynamic NAT and static NAT it's same. We configured it by manually by ourselves, not by the router. But the dynamic is more what independent. I don't know how to say it. That just that. And then we use a /24 in here. No, I mean 0. Okay, it's done. And then we go to the public router in here. Nope. Enable configuration terminal and then interface. And then here I would like to configure the server first. FA0/0, now shut down and add the IP address 23, 23, 23, and 23. No, I mean 1. And we use /24 with a triple 200, 200 with 255. I mean, okay, cool. Also, it interface FR0/1. Now shut down at the IP address. Did you hear my voice? Wait, 12, 12, 12, and then 2 with /24. Okay, we're done. After all the IPs already configured, so now I think we need to configure static NAT in the local router IP NAT. The configured it will be like this: IP NAT with inside. After that, the source is the IP address that we need that we want to change. For example, I want this PCs, this laptop, this IP's laptop want to be IP public. So this IP 192, 168, 10, and 2. I would like to change it with wait, no, I mean static first. Yeah, static first. 162, 198, 10, and then 2. We change it into 12, 12, 12, 12. Just imagine that this quadrat 12 is IP public. So enter. After we doing this, so this laptop's IP will be changed by this IP public. And after that, we will do a default IP route. IP route 0, 0, 0, and then 0, 0, 0, 0, and then this IP 12, and then 2. We have to um, use this IPs because it's the gateway from this to the server. Okay, we have done, and then we have to decide the interface of the NAT. So just say it's a source. The client is a source of this. Wait, this. This is so the client is a source and the server is the destination. Okay. So how to decide an interface on NAT? So just look at the interface. If the interface is 0/0, which is it's going to the client, there is the local network. So we use interface FA 0/0 and then IP not inside. If it's go to the source or the client, it will be inside. But if it's go to the destination or the server, it will be outside. Okay, interface FA 0/1 IP not outside. Okay, it's done. We have decided the interface of the NAT. So now let's add some IP address on the end device like PCs and server. Wait, I will do it. Okay, this one. So like this. And don't forget also to configure the server, the IP of the server. Okay, let's ping from the laptop to the PCs. From the laptop to the server. I mean, to wait. Now it's going to be replied. And let's try with the second laptop. Three, and two. And don't forget to make it fast. Okay, it failed. So the conclusion of this configure is we can ping from the left PC, the most left PC, to the server because we already registered the IP NAT, the static IP NAT to the router. And this is will be request timeout because it's happened. Uh, it hasn't. We haven't. I mean, we haven't configured a static NAT like that. So how to take it? Let's take it by writing this show. Wait, show IP not translation. Boom. Wait, let's do a ping again. Okay, this the what the ping will be show in this. You can see in here show IP not translation. This. So this is the global IP, the public IPs, and this is the local IPs, and this is the server IPs. So maybe that's all. Thank you very much for listening to my videos. And then last word I say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.